There they go. Win again. Oh, there they go. Hard. I told you, he can't do that. Didn't make it that time. Caution is out. Here comes another car spinning. Randy LaJoy at 34. And that's all because he locked it down.
Spin and save, though, for LaJoy, as this wreck is still going on.
I'm not so sure it's going on purpose. Still going on purpose. I think one of them's throttle's hung. I'm not sure which one.
I would have guessed the 21.
I don't think it's unhung yet. Now, they're both stuck because, remember, it's been raining here for 2 days and 2 nights. We just got the left. The guy on the inside has to cut so hard left to stay off of the car on the outside that when it wobbles a little bit, he's got no room. There's no forgiving there.
The number 57 driver, crew chief, and spotter have been invited to the NASCAR hauler after this race for discussion. See the car twitch there. But Darrell, just that one little twitch by the 57 is all it took.
Yeah, but there's just not enough racetrack there. That's the problem.
Tough when you get all that horsepower to keep it hooked up.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, backstretch, a big one. Mike McLaughlin.
This guy wrecked.
And we heard the spotter say we just got wrecked, so I guess someone got in the back of Mike. We see he's made contact with the outside retaining wall. Reminiscent of Richard Petty. Oh, there's one of the rear springs. It's a big link when the rear spring rolls across the racetrack.
Yep.
Oh, just got turned head on in the
wrong way, yeah, too. Robert Presley in the 47 car. Looked like 25 may have had a little bit of trouble getting off of turn 2 over there.
Now, where's the rear spring going to lead anytime now? There it goes. I'll go to Jason Keller as he backs off.
Stay up. You're clear. Caution should be out, but it's not yet. It's out.
Made contact when they were side by side on the back straightaway. I'm not sure that didn't hurt Matt's car. Oh, Joey Logano in trouble. Turn 1. And here we go.
In the wall, guys. In the wall.
Matt Kenseth just talked about how he was struggling in some of the heavy racing since the restart. And now the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship leaders got fire coming from under his car. Fortunately, Matt's out. See, Logano just got down in there, tried to get it really low, got loose. And the problem started more from there. It looked like Kenseth had the right line to avoid it. And when Bobby Labonte made contact with Logano, it pushed him back up the track. Nowhere to go for Matt. See, Matt could have continued on, but he saw this fire. He just spins it out, trying to help put some of that out and get near. See, once again, Logano's doing his best to hang on right here. It looks like Matt's going to make it by. Up. Across the track comes Logano. That was a race for 21st position.
Disconnected oil line may have rebounded and come back up into the top 10. Ryan Newman is not happy. Welcome back to the Nicorette 300 on FX. 50 laps to go, and Newman has exploded a right rear tire that, like Kyle Busch's, took most of the right side of the car off when the shoulder of the tire appeared to let go. That flailing tread did the rest of the work.
But Darrell, even though there's a lot of damage to that car, if you're going to lose a tire on the straightaway, is the best place to lose it.
So another race car pretty well torn up, used up. Look, there's hardly anything left of the right rear of that car, with the tire tread and carcass flailing around.
You'd think something that would do that much damage, that it'd be hard to tear it up.
And look
the
at
tire
Ryan
I'm talking about.
Right. And Ryan saying, look, take a look at this.
Kurt, to the bottom of the racetrack, Bobby Labonte, look at Rusty Wallace. He's not giving up yet. He pulls right up behind him. In fact, that last lap, Rusty Wallace was by far the quickest car.
Trouble down here, car round.
Dale Jarrett in the wall, and whoa, Benson just missed him.
No,
Jeff,
he didn't.
Looks like Jeremy Mayfield
They
got
wadded up about 8 of them over there, 8 or 9 of them.
Missed Jarrett, but caught the wall. Nemechek's in it.
But I'm going to tell you what, Kurt Busch, he's going to race him back. He backs off finally over there in turn 4, but will Jeff Burton get his lap back? I don't think so. Rusty Wallace is not backing off, though. In fact, Rusty's going to be third coming across the line.
Now, if you want to know about the gentleman's agreement, there would have been a good example of when the gentleman's agreement would have been in effect.
We have about 18 cars on the lead lap. Once again, I think the guys at the rear of the field will probably come into pit road.
See what happens here, Darrell.
I just think the 88 gets around. Yeah, he does. He just gets around, backs it up in the fence hard, a lot of smoke, and all of a sudden he starts down the racetrack and he has no control. Benson spins and backs up in the fence, and a bunch of other cars in are all trying to check up, and they get involved as well.
Jeremy Mayfield, a 19 car.
That's what hit the back of Jarrett's car so hard, was Mayfield. Nemechek spun, but I'm not sure he hit anything.
Here comes the 32. He got through all right.
Now here'll come Mayfield.
Boy, Todd Bodine just gets by.
Wham! Right there.
And
he did hit that car hard.
Yeah, that's 2 cars for them this weekend. The 10 car.
There's Benson sliding through.
Oh,
yeah, that's a big hit too.
It is. Here's the 31 down here going around. A lot of cars involved.
A lot of left side damage. I never did see Larry Foyt, but I know the front of his car is all torn up.
Here we go, Dale Jarrett.
Transmission repairs on the number 1 car.
I know those guys that change the engines are very relieved that it was not a loose line or something, a transmission problem.
Jamie McMurray. Oh, Jeremy Mayfield, trouble.
Right front tire is flat on that 19 car. He's made contact with the outside retaining wall.
Caution is out. Debris from the 19 car. Second one of the race. It's almost a replay of what happened to Mayfield last week in New Hampshire, right? Had a right front go down.
Let's see, see what might have happened in the 19 car that caused this damage.
Robbie Gordon with him.
Robbie Gordon's going to hook the right rear quarter panel on this 19 and turn him into the wall.
Yep.
On board the singular car of Robbie Gordon.
He's working the outside, getting off of turn 1. It looked like the 19 car was trying to get up.
There goes Wallace around as he is hit with the 11. More contact as the 11 gets tagged by the 88. And we have carnage in turn number 2.
It's not like we couldn't see this coming. I mean, the drivers are getting more and more aggressive.
That's Andrew Ranger. He had just gotten back on the lead lap. There's what's left of Mike Wallace's car on the restart. And Stevens a little hot under the collar at Brian Scott. Here we go. Boy, Annette almost gets into it as well. And this is from Stevens' point of view. From Eric Almirola's car.
Yeah, just cars all slow down the corner in this restart. Tires aren't warm, they're not up to speed. Everybody gets a freebie on that one, in my opinion.
Stops.
I saw Jeff Gordon's hand out the window down the backstretch. I don't know if he was saying that. Trouble!
Mark Gordon in the wall. Several cars involved. Bushes in it.
Earnhardt Jr. gets banged up.
I'm not sure somebody was trying to slow down and get pit lane.
Casey Mears. Bonavani. Schrader's in the grass. Several cars down pit road.
I think somebody was trying to come to the pits, BP, and he did not tell the guys behind him he was coming, and it jammed it up.
I think that Jeff Gordon was trying to come to the pits. I think he tried to tell him out the window down the backstretch, through the rear window.
Well, you can't hardly even see through any of the back of these cars. Here we go.
He's coming down the backstretch. We see the 42. Oh, I'm sorry. This is off turn 4.
Yep.
See,
there's a lot to watch right there.
I think Junior had some contact with the 17 car as he tried to go through that. Oh, and Biffle just barely missed the 10 car.
And I'll tell you who's lucky is Schrader, because he gets out of the grass, but Bobby Labonte gets stuck in it.
And I walked across that grass today.
That wasn't very bright.
Watch the 42 slows down, because he sees the 24 slowing down. Riggs slows down, moves up the racetrack in the 10 car, and that's what started the chain reaction.
And watch. Oh, Biffle just almost got into that crash. But you're right. Schrader was so lucky to get through that mud.
No robotic camera outside of 4.
Riggs he moved up to avoid the 42. He went up the racetrack, and Mark saw him coming, and Mark turned right.
Before the caution. How's he been since then? Don't know. Radio problem with the radio in the car. The crew cannot hear change. Trouble. Jeff Burton. Turn 3.
Probably a right front BP, maybe.
Boy, it looks like it.
Looks the way the entry of the car and the way he hit the wall. That's signs of a right front tire going down.
And that's the fuel pump that is broken, and there's gasoline sprayed back on the exhaust system.
You can't get out of there.
And that's the fire that you see. But most of that is on the outside, not inside the cockpit with Jeff Burton. Kim, his wife, on the top of the toolbox saying, Jeff, get out of there.
And you see Jeff is taking off the safety equipment, and
believe me, it would have been real hot inside that car. He would have been getting out a lot quicker.
That's a heavy, heavy blow. Yeah, a little upset.
So caution number 4 out in this race at Dover, and Jeff Burton. Tough day, a lap penalty earlier for pitting outside his box. And now a pretty heavy crash in turn number 3.
There you see him coming right down all by himself. You can hear the tire blow. You can hear the tire explode.
Oh. And the car just straight into the wall with that right front.
Boy, that was ugly. I understand Jeff being mad, but glad he's out of the car and okay.